Hello, friends! Welcome to Having to Roll Till Death Saves Do Us Part, our tabletop roleplay gaming series. My name is Oliver. I'll be your dungeon master and storyteller for today. I'm here with my wife, Robin, who looks like an elf today.
I always look like an elf.
Yeah, sporting your new ears that you have.
Yes, my new ears. Look.
Yeah.
They're so realistic.
Yeah, no, they're good ears. They're good ears. Yeah, you've shared on social media where you've got them from and everything, haven't you?
Yes, yeah, it's a Magic Madhouse effects is where I got them from.
Go check them out. Go check them out. Today we're going to be continuing our Land of Vampires one-on-one D&D campaign written by the folks over at Grove Guardian Press that make D&D duet content. The links for them can be found in the About section on our Twitch page. Robin, do we have any announcements today?
Yeah, just our usual announcements today, and that is as well as catching us here every Sunday for D&D, every Thursday for some Just Chatting, and every Friday for Oliver's gaming sessions. We're also available on all other forms of social media. Links for all of these are here in our About section. Also, we have a growing Discord community that we would love for you all to join, be part of, and hang out with us between streams.
Thank you, Robin. While I pour myself a drink.
You can all listen to the sound of beer being poured.
Yeah. I mean, we should maybe. It's not even a soundbite. It's actually happening. When I fill up next time, I'll do it right next to the microphone. Okay. Are you ready for some D&D?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go play some D&D.
Okay. So last time, the party's search for the stolen gemstone known as the Heart of the Field took them to Dianon's Dale within the Green Vale. There, they spoke to a dryad by the name of Steymhorod, who told them the heart was a part of one of the four sisters, protectors of Steymhorod before Drago turned on them and split their beings between their sacred fanes and the artifacts known as hearts. Steymhorod admitted to having sent the gnome Fibble to steal the heart from them, but informed them that Fibble was yet to return. She pointed the party to the Blood Red Rowan, a tree with the ability to answer any question, but for a price. The Blood Red Rowan gave the party, or Annelisse, a vision of Fibble being pursued. Annelisse and her friends raced to his rescue to find Villaverin, the Grand Marshal of the Vale, attacking Fibble, seemingly heavily corrupted by the newly obtained Heart of the Field. After a hard fight against Villaverin, she was defeated, and the Heart of the Field back in Annelise's possession. Annelisse, you spent the night in Berryville, and in the morning, you and the people of the Vale gather by the river. As you're there by the banks, you see the populace of Berryville, of Black Oak, of Dianon's Dale, putting their differences aside for the send-off of Villaverin. The funeral for the Grand Marshal is quite beautiful. The people of Black Oak, people of Berryville, all putting their differences aside to honour the one who for so long had guided the people of the Green Vale. You see windborne flower petals swept through the canopy as, upon a canoe, her body is pushed down Dahlia's Delta and into the afterlife. Afterward, Trista, now bearing the mantle of the Grand Marshal of the Guardians, approaches you. Well, now that is over, we must speak of the heart.
Yes, of course we must. Only if you are ready to speak about it. That is, this has been an upsetting day more for yourself and your people, no?
Well, life must go on. But my concern, you are right, is for my people. The heart is a dangerous artifact. I am worried that it will start to corrupt the Vale. This is our last Fey forest in all of Steymhorod. You have been friends to us, but I cannot see it corrupt my home.
I understand. All I want to do is help the people who are here. I do have the heart of the field here in my bag. And it was my plan to take it back. Where do you think this artifact should go? Because now I have had several people who seem to want it and several who do not. Where do you think it should go?
I cannot say. I know Inamora thinks one thing. I know Bitter Branch thinks another. But all I want to do is protect my home. As long as it is away from here. But I would be very careful who you do take it to.
I shall take it to Inamora. She seemed to have the people's best interests. She seems to want to do something. She's the only one who seems to have some kind of idea as to what to do with it. So I will take it to her.
Very well.
Thank you again for your hospitality here. It is twice now that you have helped. You have helped us, and 3 times for my lovely Varuk over here. It is very appreciated.
You are most welcome. And again, thank you for your help in this matter.
Of course. Well, I guess we should probably start going now, while everybody is here. I think I can trust you to not, say where I am going with this, because I feel that there's maybe people here, even here in the Vale, who might want to try to take this artifact for themselves, maybe want to do something bad with it. Or maybe they can't even control what they want to do. So perhaps my friends and I, we head off now towards Zamora, while everybody here continues their mourning of your loss.
Yes, I think that's wise and insightful.
Okay, well, it was lovely to see you again, Trista, and we shall speak again in happier times, I'm sure.
I very much hope that, Annelisse.
She'll kind of smile, and she'll give a little she's kind of a bit awkward with these sort of things because she knows that Trista is more important now than she was before. So she'll kind of bow, probably badly, just kind of do this awkward do I half bow, half curtsy, nod down to her and then start to head off.
She kind of half smiles and just returns a little awkward bow as well. Farewell, Annelisse.
And then, she'll head back over to Kalina and Baruch. And is Rito still here as well?
Yeah, sure. Ruto, yeah.
Ruto as well. And she'll just return to them and just be well, if everyone is, well rested, fully rested, then perhaps now we should head off on our journey.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. You can make sure you mark off all the long rests and stuff. You did sleep a night. So
as long as we are fully rested.
Yeah, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. GM. Yeah, well, if you want to get going.
Yes, let's get going. You know, I feel like we're constantly like going somewhere. Like you know how people always say that it's like the journey and not the destination. I feel like we just do journey and never destination.
Speak for yourself.
I'm forgetting that you've been with the berries for a long time. Never mind.
I think I'm going to take some of those berries.
That's a good idea. I think I still have some from before. You know, I think maybe some berries on us might be a good idea, just in case.
Yeah, I'll go get a couple of bags.
Oh, thank you, Varuk.
Yeah.
That is wonderful of you. And Kalina, is there anything that you wish to do before we head off?
Well, we always go place, but where do we go? Do we have plan?
Yes, I think we go to Enamora.
Great.
The one with all the nymphs in the water.
Oh, yes, let's go.
Good place, right? No?
Yeah, it's very, very aesthetically pleasing.
That's a very cleverly worded way of putting that, Kalina.
I think so.
Okay, let's go to the aesthetically pleasing place.
Well, it's been swell. Sorry, I'm here.
I forgot you were there. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
I had a great time again.
Well, stay out of trouble. Don't become lunch for any owls, or like dinner, or supper, or breakfast, or like even like a snack. Like don't become a snack for an owl while we're gone.
Oh well, people always tell me I'm a snack, so.
Oh, you are a snack, Yuto.
Must be my destiny. Just not for an owl.
It's not for an owl. No, you go find a nice little mouse lady or a mouse gentleman to go and be a snack for.
I will do. What's my new mission? Off I go! And he runs off with his little mousy legs.
Kalina, I think we should just go from place to place, just spreading love. You know, that'll cure everything, right?
Well, I feel like that's what we already do.
Exactly. Like, we're very loving people. We just, like, you know, spread all this lovely love around, and we're just so warm. And, well, actually, no, but there was the diseased place. I don't think love cured the diseases. Oh, and then there was the limbs. And the vampires. And the corrupt. Oh, never mind. Okay, love maybe does not solve everything. It makes it nicer, though, no?
Sure, whatever you say. Varuk comes back with, like, a sack full of berries.
Oh, Varuk, that's a lovely sack you have there.
Oh, well, thank you. Where I keep my berries. This is pretty ungainly. Maybe I could put some in that bag of yours.
Oh, you could actually put like all of it in the bag. Like, you're not 1 second and she'll open it and be like, Mimic, make sure you do not eat all the berries. I haven't trained him yet. He's probably going to eat them all. Just stick them in.
Yeah, sure, whatever. He starts emptying the berries into the bag of
I meant
holding.
keep them in the sack. But okay, this is fine. This is fine.
Oh, well, I can just go refill the sack. It's fine.
I'm picturing little Mimic like catching the berries as they're coming down.
Mouth open.
Oh, he's going to be so healthy.
I'll go get some more. Brooke goes away and comes back with more berries.
Okay, well, let's start our journey again.
Okay. As you head off from Berryville, heading towards Dianon's Dale, on the road through the Vale, approaching, you do see the familiar shape of the Dryad that you're looking for as she comes walking towards you.
Emora!
Travelers. I'm glad I caught you before you left.
We were coming to you, so
Oh.
that is good, I guess.
Well, it is good. I had questions, but what is it I can do for you?
Well, we now have the artifacts. We got it. We just
So I hear.
Just unsure on what to do with it now. There was a lot of information you gave us last time, and my memory not so great. I just am not unsure as to what to do with it now that we have it back.
Well, she kind of just sits down, cross-legged, right in the middle of the road. Her kind of bark-like but beautiful skin almost blending into the foliage around her. I was about to ask you the same thing. What do you plan to do with it? It is your choice now. Do you understand what it is?
No, not fully. I kind of understand. Okay. So I understand that there were 3?
4.
4? Yes, there were 4. And each one is from a different area. And if we were to maybe perhaps take this to the area that it is from, perhaps it could... I don't know. I have no idea what to do with it.
The heart is part of the sister. You hold in your hands the heart of the field. This was a part of Aronia, one of the 4 sisters. Each of the 4 sisters had a Fane at the heart of her own element. Dianin of the forest, and she gestures around you. Arduin of the mountains. Erona of the field gestures toward your hand. And Lena of the river. When they were betrayed by Drago, their essence was split between their Fane, their place, if you like, and the artifacts known as the hearts. What you hold there is the actual essence of one of the 4 sisters, Aronia.
Well, you said that this is the heart of the field, Aronia. The field? Where exactly is the field?
Well, that is the problem. They were lost. The hearts were corrupted, and the Fanes were lost. There are some, like myself, that think if the hearts and the Fanes were to be reunited, it would bring back the 4 sisters, bringing them back to power alongside Drago and restoring Steymhorod to its former self.
Well, the reason we were able to find this artifact is because people knew where it was. The other 3, though, does anyone know where these other 3 could be?
I'm afraid I do not know. And I cannot help you with that.
I mean, unfortunately, everything is pointing us to the same direction. And that is Drago. Drago is the only one who seems to know, or would maybe know, where the hearts are, where the Fanes are.
It is possible, although I'd be very careful in dealing with Drago. One thing you can perhaps pursue, the hearts themselves are corrupted. Corruption spills out of them, much like what had happened to the now fetid fields that you found that artifact in. And what happened to our poor Grand Marshal previous. It is a corrupting force. I do fear that the corruption will start to affect you. However, the fact that you are currently, the 3 of you, unaffected by its corruption gives me hope. For there are prophecies that someone from outside of Steymhorod, not of this land, will bring back the Four Sisters.
I have an idea, but there is something that I do actually need.
Yes.
I need a map. I need a map of where I am, because I do not know where all these places are. I do not know how big the land is that I'm even on. I have no idea. You said that it leaks corruption. Well, this whole area is corrupted.
It is true.
We could say that everything has been corrupted by this one artifact. Or perhaps there are 3 other locations that are heavily corrupted. And that is where the other artifacts would be.
It seems to make sense for me. As for a map, it's not something I can help you with. However, there are maybe some who can. Ones who brought the prophecies that I mentioned just now. And also ones that may be able to help remove the corruption from the artifact you already have. That's maybe a better avenue to go down than trying to find the other 4.
The corruption can be removed. I did not even know that was a possibility.
Well,
So who can remove the corruption?
I do not know who can, but if there are people who know how, it will be the Saudad.
The Saudad?
The Saudad. Saudad. They are a people much like yourselves. They are not from Steymhorod.
And where could I find them?
Well, funnily enough, I heard some of the mouse folk, not but a couple of days ago, talking about a Saudad camp a couple of miles south. Hopefully if you head that way, they're still there. But they are a travelling people.
Well, I guess that's probably a better avenue to go down than trying to find, the other artifacts. I mean, I make on the assumption that all the artifacts look like the one that is in my bag, but perhaps they might not all look that way. Let's do that. Let's head south and see if we can find this camp. Hopefully someone there can help.
Yes, well, the Saudad, unlike myself and us in the Green Vale that stay within these protected lands, the Saudad travel around Steymhorod, so if anyone knows more about the lands, I probably wouldn't know. But like I said, they are very much like yourselves. They are travelers, far travelers.
Excellent. Well, I guess we'll go there.
And
Is
who
there
knows,
anything that I should...
they may be protected against the corruption like yourselves.
Perhaps, yes. Is there anything I should be concerned about with them? Are they okay with strangers and so on?
All I know is they travel the lands of Steymhorod unhindered by its evil.
Okay, well, I guess those are the people that we should go to. Okay. Well, Steymhorod, thank you again for all of your help. We shall start heading there now. Hopefully we catch them before they move along too far.
Very well. I really do hope you are successful in this endeavor. As you know, bringing back the Four Sisters is something I very much want. And just know if you ever need allies, you have them with me and the people of Dian's Dale.
Thank you, Steymhorod. I really do hope that we can bring back the Four Sisters. And if we cannot do that, then at the very least, find a way of stopping the corruption that is happening. Enjoy the rest of your day. And we shall see you soon, I'm sure.
She stands up and she goes to each of you individually and gives you each a kiss on the cheek. Very gentle kiss on the cheek. And it almost, it feels like almost like a butterfly has just landed on your cheek. It's that delicate and soft. And then she walks away and she does that kind of Dungeon Master from the 1980s cartoons thing of you all kind of look away for a second and then she's just gone.
I like her. She's fun.
Yeah, you do.
Like, we should definitely go visit there again. Like, you know, I mean, obviously after we save everyone, but then we should go visit there again. It'd be like a nice little holiday.
Is this really what we're going to be doing? Like, saving everyone?
Well, yes, Farouk.
Do we want to make that kind of promise?
We can at least try. Isn't that what you wanted? When you joined the guards, you wanted to do good. You wanted to help people and save people. I know it's maybe not our people, but still feels pretty good to try and help others here.
Yeah, I guess.
And in a way, I think we are helping all our people as well. Remember, born in the sack and came from these lands. We get rid of the corruption here, we maybe help corruption out there as well.
Yeah, that's a good point. Is if this sack is maybe tied to this land, maybe if we are liberated from this kind of evil, maybe it'd help. We do not know where he is anyway, and we do not know how to get home.
I think this is our only option, but Baruch, if you are unsure on it, if there's something else you think that we should be doing instead, then speak your minds. We are all in this together.
I mean, we know we have allies here. And you two told me of some allies you had made. Was it Saint Sebastian or?
Yes, the vampire.
Yeah, but he's a good vampire, right? That's what you said, or was it?
He seems to be a good vampire, but I'd like to avoid that area if I can, because I kind of set a fire elemental loose.
Yeah, right. So maybe not taking the field there. Good idea.
No, I think we wait till that all blows over and there's no longer a weird cult looking for their fire elemental next door.
Well, I guess let's find these Saudade then, huh?
Let's go find them.
As you start making your way south along the river, you travel for a couple of hours as you start leaving the start leaving the bright and colorful area that is the Green Vale, and the woods start to open up once more, and the greenery fades and everything just gets a little bit duller. The sun disappears behind a very thick sheet of dark cloud, and as you wander down following the sounds of the river, the temperature drops suddenly and dramatically, and a thick mist starts to rise up from the dead leaves that are at your feet. It's difficult to see very far ahead of you, and it's quiet. You all feel tense, and then a sudden, sharp whinny from a horse breaks the stillness. Then suddenly, flames burst in front of you. fire streaks across the sky. It circles around and comes straight back for you at speed. This mass of flame stops just short. Your companions brace for an impact that doesn't come as this thing halts dead, and the flames solidify into a black stallion. Its burning mane flickering, its tail embers burning the leaves on the ground. It rears up, hooves striking the earth with a low thud. And with a cool composure, you see a very handsome-looking noblewoman. Her dress is black, her gloves are of lace. She has a black veil across her face, sitting upon completely white hair that is very well groomed and falls down to her lower back. Even though the horse is rearing up, it does not move out of place. Riding this steed's side saddle, she nonchalantly gets off the horse and she floats over to you as the horse stands still and there's silence again. She eyes you all, though not incredibly tall. Somehow she manages to meet all of you at eye level. Hello, I am Lord Xanthia Razvan Drago. She gives you a slight bow. May I ask what you're doing in my lands?
Hello. I am Annelisse. You're Lord Drago.
That's great. I am the lord of these lands. And I'm very curious as to what you are doing here.
Sorry, you're not what I was expecting.
She walks up to you, and as she approaches, you feel a cold shiver run down your spine. This is a very attractive woman standing before you, but you feel very uneasy with her approach, but you feel stuck to the spot. She goes to touch the hair by your ear, stopping just short, and looks you dead in the eye as you look through the black silken veil. The eyes pierce you. My dear, you're exactly what I expected. And you see you in fact do an insight check for me.
I feel like this should be with disadvantage because like Annalise is like very flustered.
Yeah, if you think you should be with disadvantage, do it.
She is very flustered right now.
Yeah.
Well, that's in that one.
She gives you a grin that you do not know whether it almost seems like either admiration or familiarity or just an evil smile.
I was in these lands. We were following someone to these lands. A gentleman. He caused many problems in the lands that we are from. We followed him, and we ended up here. His name is Lord Nasak. Do you know him?
Yes, the prodigal son returned. Perhaps it would have been better for him to have stayed away. But never mind. You'll have trouble locating him, unfortunately.
Well, through traveling the lands, we thought we would try to help people. We heard your name, Saint Sebastian. He spoke of you.
Oh, Sebastian. How is he?
He looks pale,
Yes.
very weak
Well,
looking.
I think it's down to diet, if I'm being honest.
Mm. Yes, he was drinking from like a potion. Then we saw him.
Yes, well, everyone has their own tastes. I'll not judge anyone's lifestyle.
And well, I what Draco? You I assume you are lord of all these lands, true?
Yes, this is my domain.
And so you are aware of everything that is going on.
Yes, I have my eyes all across this land.
Then I'm going to make the assumption that you knew we came through here. And you knew that we had been to many places. Why now do you stop us?
Oh, well, I knew you were going to be leaving the Green Vale. Bitterbranch is a ally of mine. He informed me of your recent exploits within the Vale. I just had to come see you for myself.
Of course. Bitterbranch, yes, he was rather interesting.
As she's talking to you, she's like weaving between the three of you, kind of just as you're speaking, Annelisse, analyzing Baruch, Kalina, both of whom seem very rigid to the spot. Baruch looking rather sheepish, Kalina looking pretty angry, but not moving and not saying anything.
Yes, no, we I hope we've not caused any trouble for you in these lands. We have, done what we can to help those in need. Visited many people.
Oh, so you're here to help people as well as track down Sark? How very
I would
noble.
say we're here to track down the Sark, but in doing so, we have stumbled across situations. Like, I just can't say no to people, if they're hurt or dying or injured. I just can't help myself.
She continuously kind of plays with the hair just next to her veil. Well, I do like a good story. Do tell.
Oh, stories. Okay. Well, when we first came, we went to this we ended up at this little village. Called
Willowhold.
okay. Called Willowhold. They were not very well. There's like a disease going on there. And some witches stole the mayor's daughter. So we went and we got the daughter from the witches and brought her back.
Oh, well, how rather heroic of you. Yes, witches are known for messing with magic that they don't really understand. But who am I to say who can use what magic and who has right to what settlements?
Well, exactly. We tried to help, Saint Sebastian out as well. He was having a problem with some sort of weird cult, like the Brotherhood or something.
Well, Sebastian is one of those that isn't too fond of my lordship of this land, and he likes to just hide behind his walls. So I cannot help people who don't help themselves. If they decide to make an enemy of me, well, they think they're my enemy, but they would know it if I found them an actual threat.
So, are we your enemies?
Again, you wouldn't be standing here breathing if I found you an actual threat, my dear.
Oh, that's good. I'm very non-threatening. I'm very friendly, you really. And you seem very, very friendly. But I guess we should, carry on. Unless, of course, you needed us for anything.
Oh, not at all. I just wanted to meet you.
Oh, okay. Well, it was really nice to meet you.
You too. And she walks over to her steed once more, and she seems to just almost walk on invisible stairs. And
wait, before you go.
Yes?
I've heard a lot of stories about this place, these lands, that before that everything used to be like it is in the Vale, no corruption or zombies. Do you wish for these lands to be back like that again? Or not?
Well, I didn't mean for these lands to be in the situation they are now, but I rather like the zombies. They give the place a bit of an edge, I find. If people get too content and safe, they tend to get lazy and sedentary. I do have a liking for the dichotomy of life and death.
That's a very interesting outlook. Okay. Well, sorry, did not mean to keep you.
That's quite all right, my dear. She sits side saddle, cross-legged on her steed. It looks very contrasting this very intimidating presence of this stallion with its mane ablaze as Drago fixes her skirts and rubs away the creases in her dress. Oh, and one more thing.
Yes?
That thing that you carry with you. I think this is just a thought. Some things are best left in the past, and some sins too large to be undone. However, I'll be watching with great interest. And with that, a blinding light forces you all to shield your eyes as a great ball of fire erupts around where her and her steed were standing. And then they're gone. And the three of you are just left as the mist slowly recedes slightly, but just hangs on the horizon.
Oh, Lord Draco's a sheep. Didn't see that coming.
How very backward of you, Annelisse.
I know, right? I mean...
Exactly. Women can be lords, no?
But I've been saying he this whole time, and everyone's just been like, oh, yes, Lord Draco. And I'm like, oh, yes, does he do this? And they're like, oh, yes. They could have told me, Yeah. So I don't seem like such an idiot.
I know, maybe in some weird way they thought it would be more dramatic when you did meet her or something.
Maybe that's what they were planning.
Yeah. Trying to blindside you.
So, yes, I don't want to piss her off. Like, I know I want to help everyone and make everything lovely and pretty and things, but I really don't want to piss her off.
Yeah, I didn't really like the feeling I was, the vibes I was getting from her.
I don't know. I mean, like, it was like a little bit intense.
A little bit. That's an understatement.
Like, I feel like I can still, like, feel her, like, near me.
Well, she knew a lot.
I think she knows pretty. She's probably still listening to us now.
This may be true, but do you think she's an ally or do you think she's an enemy?
I do not think she is either. I do not think she is our ally, but I don't think she's our enemy. I think that she has her own vision for these lands, and others have their vision for these lands. I think until we do something that changes her vision, up until that point, she is not our enemy.
I don't know. I think we trust in way too many vampires, because I'm pretty sure she's a vampire, no?
Oh no, definitely vampire. Like did I not tell you that, Cleena? Yeah, she's a vampire.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, I mean, if Steymhorod's been around been in this state for thousands of years, she don't look thousands of years old.
Oh no, she definitely does not look thousands of years old. But yes, no, she was rather intimidating, but I do not feel like she will harm us. She seems like the kind who would always, give an option first, if that makes sense. I don't think she would just blindly come out and attack us. She has been here for a very long time.
Yeah, I guess it's easy to be impartial if you've been around for that long. You probably don't care about much.
I mean, if you outlive most here, and you just have like a small selection of other beings that are around as long as you are, then the land is going to change. Perhaps there is a way for everybody to actually be content. If everything is, bright colors and purple bunnies, then there's people who are not going to like that. If everything's zombies, and werewolves, people are not going to like that. Currently, there is a mix, but maybe this mix needs to have some kind of common ground. Yes, zombies, you can be around, but could you please not eat the kids? Something like that. Werewolves, you can run around and you can hunt, but again, please leave the mice. They're like a whole civilization. Something like that.
Yeah, a middle ground. Joking aside, though, I mean, if, we do help our newfound allies with this, bringing the sisters back, was it? It sounds like that goes very much against what the lord or lady we just met intended in the first place, so we could be making an enemy of her.
I don't think. Okay, this is my own opinion, okay? The four sisters. I don't know enough about them. And only one person has mentioned them. Inamora is the only one that was going on about them. No one else mentioned that.
Yeah,
that
true.
either means a couple of things. either Inamoda is also like, thousands of years old and, has a connection with them. Or, now, this might be very wrong, okay? And don't laugh at me, okay? But perhaps we've already met the four sisters. What if Inamora is one of the sisters?
Well, possible.
And she wants her curse-free heart returned to her.
Well, she did say, that she was a very young dryad when the sisters were around, so we do know that she is thousands of years old.
Exactly.
Maybe she is, like you say, something to do with sisters, or not, or maybe sister herself.
That's the thing, that's what I'm saying.
I will say also that we only knew it was called Heart of Field because Trista told us it was called Heart of Field. So at least we know that Trista has an idea of what we had.
Yes, that's fair enough. I don't know. But Draco has been around for thousands of years. She has looked after this place and been the lord of the land for thousands of years. She has to be doing something right. In order...
Varuk and Kalina look round at the hellscape that you're stood in.
Okay, maybe not this, but like, I'm sorry, okay? I'm just like, I'm a sucker for like strong women, okay? I'm sorry.
There's like little zombies, like silhouettes in like the distance, like.
Maybe she had a point. Mrs. Lord. Lord Draco. Heart started. Sorry. Is it hot out here? I think it's hot out here. Okay. No, but really, we should go remove the corruption from the gems and, return them and do what's good. And hopefully she'll understand. She seems understanding. We try that first, okay?
If you say so.
Okay. Well,
and at least I think you'll have too much soft spot for vampires.
It's not vampires as in blue. Well, only 2 vampires, okay? We can...
That's the majority of vampires we've met.
I don't know. See, I think you're wrong there. I think we've met more and just not realized it.
It's possible. I had my suspicions about the Ruto, to be honest.
I mean...
That's the one of bloodthirsty mouths.
I mean, San Sebastian was just like an old man. And you met him. He seemed okay. And yes, Drago, she seems like a bit intense, but she didn't try to eat us.
Yes, well, Sebastian, he was okay, but he seemed to have, how you say, like a pole up his ass. Wait, you think someone has a pole up their ass? Yes, that's what I say. Well, whatever, yeah. And this Drago, she gave me very bad feelings, though.
She did not give me bad feelings. Oh, well, yes, actually, yes, she made me very uncomfortable. Yes, but in a nice way, not like a nice way. That's not the right words.
Varuk's just started walking off.
I'm sorry, Varuk.
It's fine. Just follow the river.
Okay, let's follow the river. Varuk's had to deal with me for a long time. Okay.
After a few more hours of walking and talking, following the river, you hear a slightly hoarse cries coming from a direction closer to the banks of the river as it meanders through the tree line.
Did you hear that? Is somebody shouting help? Okay, that's definitely someone shouting help.
Yeah, I think so.
Come on, let's go.
Do we go carefully or?
Annalise started running.
As you run on ahead, you come to a small clearing, and there you find a very large mass of fur and blood in a pile. As you can hear a muffled, "Oh, help, help, help there."
Oh, okay. Are you okay?
Oh, you're out there, help me.
Okay, I did something under whatever I'm looking at. Okay, Farouk, can you help me move?
Let's be careful.
So go up, and have a look at the big pile of fur and blood. What is it she's looking at?
Okay, as you approach, you can actually see that it is a very large, black and brown head. You think it's a wolf to start with, but its legs are elongated, and its arms are freakishly long. This looks like a werewolf. And it is huge.
And it's laying on top of someone?
You hear muffled voices coming from the pile.
Okay. I'm just going to see if this wolf creature is alive or not. Okay. And she moves close and she's trying to see if it's alive or not.
Do a medicine check.
That's 8 plus 4 is 12.
12. It's dead. It smells dead. It's not
Okay.
it's not moving.
Okay, it's dead. Come on, let's try to pull it off.
Great. Let's do it. Just 3, 2, 1.
Yes, let's just 3, 2, 1 it. 3, 2, 1.
Do a strength check.
Oh, it's a nat 20!
Okay.
It's a nat 20!
Nat 20. As you, with a natural 20, you go 3, 2, 1. And it seems to be a lot lighter than you were expecting. As this huge, almost the size of a bear, this thing. You push it over, and from underneath, you see a human female with quite kind of dull silver grey eyes with dark brown hair, and she has quite a substantial noticeable scar on her left cheek. She stands up. Her frame is quite slight, and she stands even shorter than you, Annalise. Saying even shorter, I know you're not tiny, but I mean she's not as tall as you are, as Kalina and Varuk are taller than you, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, thank you. I was shouting forever.
Are you okay? What happened?
Not really. Well, she holds up a dagger that seems very, very shiny. Well, I was searching for someone, and I was attacked by this thing. Luckily, I have my trusty weapon here.
What is that? That's really shiny. What kind of whetstone do you use on that?
It's just a knife.
What? The creature there. What is that? I've never seen a wolf like that before.
It's a werewolf. You've never seen a werewolf before?
No. Wait, have I?
I think
I've seen wolves. I've seen really big wolves. I didn't know they were werewolves.
Look like the ones that chased us after we left Fetid Field. Remember?
Those were werewolves. I honestly just thought they were really big wolves. I thought werewolves was kids story, like scary story for kids.
This woman kind of just looks at you with a raised eyebrow. You're not from here, are you?
What gave it away? No, definitely not. What
These creatures are cursed. Literally.
So weird. Where were you trying to go? What are you doing out here alone?
She kind of doesn't make eye contact. She's kind of like patting herself down, sorting herself out. Oh, I'm looking for a traveling people, the South Dad.
That's what we're looking for as well.
Oh. Really? Why are you looking for them?
Oh, I have a cursed item. I was going to see if they could take the. I was told I should go find them to talk to them about magic things.
Right. Varuk comes to the rescue. Oh, why are you looking? Why are you looking for the Saudad? Well, I mean, I really fucking hate this place, and I heard the Saudad can travel between planes of existence. Maybe they can get me the hell out of here.
Oh. I didn't know they could do that. I mean...
Yeah, they're not from Steymhorod. So if you're not Saudad and you're not from Steymhorod, where the hell are you from?
We're just not from any of these places. We are from another... Well, I guess it is another plane. I don't know. We came here by accident. Perhaps these people can help us get home as well.
Yeah, well, you can help me find them. I think they're pretty close by.
Okay, let's carry on, and we will go find them together. That sounds good.
Sure.
Oh, I'm Annelisse, by the way. What is your name?
Anya.
Anya. It's lovely to meet you, Anya. This here is Varuk, and here is Kalina.
Varuk kind of gives a little wave and a tusky smile, and Kalina just doesn't do anything.
She doesn't have many social skills, but you'll warm up to her. She's lovely.
Yeah, whatever. Let's see if we can find these folks.
I'm sure we will.
And as picking up a new companion, I think we'll take our break there. Thank you everyone for joining us so far. We're going to take a 5-10 minute break, and we will be back with you to see what happens, see if we can find the Saudad. Right, folks? See you soon. Hello, welcome back. Before the break, Annelisse and her companions had talked to the Dryad Inamora about the item that they carry called the Heart of the Field, and they decided to perhaps help with returning the Four Sisters by perhaps reuniting the hearts with the Fanes that are lost. Now, not knowing where any of the other hearts are or the Fanes are, Inamora pointed them in the direction of a traveling people that inhabit Steymhorod, that are from outside of the land, called the Saudad, and pointed them in the direction. On their way to find these people, they came face to face with the Lord of the Land, Lord or Lady Drago, and it was quite an intense conversation. However, Drago moved on, stating that she'll be watching, and they continued to try to find their way to the Saudad, coming upon a young woman by the name of Anya that has now joined their party, who is also seeking the Saudad, saying that she wishes to use or find out their ability to leave Steymhorod. So, Annelisse, you continue your journey with your new companion, Anya.
Yeah.
After another hour of traveling through the trees, you hear another cry. This time, it is a more kind of hoarse, manly shout, and you hear the word, "Halt!" And then you hear, Ah!
Everyone, I think we should maybe like get down a little bit. Let's try to hide, sneak forward, see what's happening.
Cool. Let's hide sneak.
Hide sneak, I like it.
So roll for hide sneaking.
It's a 6. Oh no. Plus 6. 12.
12. Okay.
For Annelisse.
Okay. Just roll again. Roll again. Roll with advantage, and I'll take it as a
Oh, 13.
13.
Plus 6.
Okay. Okay. As you make your way forward, you see 4 figures. One is a very colorfully dressed man with a rather impressive curly black mustache, but he is currently down on one knee, and out of his leg that is upright there looks to be an arrow sticking out of it, and he's looking up at what appears to be 3 people in garb that you recognize. They're in furs and leathers, similar to the wildling people that you've encountered before. All 3 of them carrying great axes. Another one appears to be a woman that is dressed in strips of black leather that completely cover almost all of her skin. With very wide and shining eyes. And she seems to be interrogating the man who has the arrow sticking out of him.
Anya, do you recognize any of these people?
Oh, let me look. No, I haven't got a fucking clue who they are.
The people in furs. We encountered some of them before. They're rather nasty.
Yes, the bad news.
They seem to be interrogating that man. They will kill him.
Anya's like, well, from the looks of his clothing, it looks like one of the Saudad.
Okay. We catch them by surprise. On my count, we attack. Okay.
Everyone looks at you and nods.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, now.
Okay, what would you like to do?
We're gonna go choo-choo-choo-choo.
Just start shooting? Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do some shootings. We're gonna try and like scare them off. And just be
Okay,
like...
cool. So I'll let you decide how everyone goes about this. You, Kalina, and Varuk can I'll let you decide what you want to happen first.
We all have bows, so we're all going to shoot out at them. There's 3 of us, and there's 3 of them. We're going to shoot at them.
There's 4 of them. There's three wildlings with axes, and there's 1 woman that seems to be dressed in black leathers.
Okay. We will shoot out. I don't know what Anya has on her, but we will shoot out. So Annelisse will use her crossbow. And she will aim for the woman.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so I rolled a 14. I've got a +6, so that's a dirty 20.
Nice. Let me get the stats up. So a 14 definitely hits.
Yep. So damage is 3 plus 3 is 6 points of damage to the woman.
6 damage.
Then Kalina will shoot out at one of the guys. With her bow. This isn't that one.
That'll miss.
She's gonna. Can she do like? I think I asked you this last time as well. Can you do like your full like attack on like a surprise round?
Bonus. Yeah, it's a round. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
It's not a held action. It's a
Right.
It's a round.
Okay.
Yeah.
She'll extra attack then with the bow. Rolled an 8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
14.
For one of the guys.
One of the guys. Let me see. 14 hits. Just hits.
Ooh. So that is D8. Oh, 4 points of damage. And lastly, she'll use her flying magical sword to stabby him.
Yeah. She'll run into range.
So 7 plus 6. 13.
A 13 just hits.
Oh, okay.
Just
awesome.
hits.
Just hits. Cool. Got it. That is 5, 6, 7, 8 points of damage to same guy. That guy.
Oof.
And then lastly, Baruch will he will use his bow. And he'll first attack. Oh, it's another nat 1. It's a third nat 1 of today.
Yep, third nat 1.
Oh dear. He'll
cursed.
extra attack.
The land is cursed.
Extra attack for 8. And plus, his attack's only a +4. So that's 14 to hit one of the guys.
14 hits.
Yep, nice. That's 6, 7. 7 points of damage.
7 points damage. So Wildling 2 takes 7 points of damage.
Yeah, and I believe that's yep, that's everything.
Okay. You see, well, you don't see, Anya seems to just completely disappear. You have no idea where she is. Can you roll some initiative and we'll get all the initiatives going?
Okay. So, well, gave myself a fright with the dice. So got Annelisse is a 18.
Good, nice.
Kalina. Kalina. So Dex a 3. Kalina is a 5. And then Farouk is a 2. That is the 4th nat 1 that dice has given me today. The 4th nat 1. It got a nat 20, so I'm not quite putting it into jail yet. But if I die due to this dice, it's going in jail.
Okay, so unfortunately, it's all the wildlings up first.
Great.
So they're going to just run and start engaging the three of you. So the wildling number 1, who's taking the most damage from Kalina, basically, is going to go up and attack Kalina. I imagine this will hit because it's a 19 plus stuff.
Can I cut in where's the damage on it?
I don't know, can you?
I can. I'm just asking you if that's okay.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, well, if your ability allows you to do that, then yeah.
Yeah, cutting words is damage or attack.
Okay. So +5, so it's a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
And it's 1d12. I'm so used to rolling on D&D
Oh my
Beyond.
God.
I haven't got my dice. So let's get my d12 out. All right, you d12. So that is a 9 plus 3. That is 11 damage.
Ow.
Yeah, and you can roll your d8 to reduce that.
Yes. She'll just shout over. She'll be like, "Hey, you're as useless as the U in Q." Reduces it by 4.
By 4. That works.
That
though.
takes 8 up instead.
Yeah. So the wildling number 2 got hit by Varuk. He's just going to run up to Varuk. That is a 18 to hit Varuk.
Yes, sorry. I was still trying to get the damage of this one.
Don't
Yeah,
worry,
that
take
hits.
your time.
Yep.
It's all good.
What did I say? Was it 8 damage? Yeah. Yeah, that hits Farouk.
And that does 7 slashing damage to Varuk.
30. And let me just get Brooke's sheet up because I don't have anything to hand. Oh, there we go for it. How much damage, sorry?
8, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7, thank you. Okay.
Okay, the third one's going to run up to you, Annelisse. That's a 16 to hit. As he raises his axe.
Yes, that hits.
Ooh. That's 14 slashing damage, Annelisse.
Damn.
As these wildlings come running at the three of you. So after you get hit by this wildling, from out of nowhere, Anya comes up behind this wildling that stood in front of you. And slits his throat.
Whoa.
And it crumples to the floor as she uses her dagger to dispatch very quickly this wildling, and then darts off back to the tree line.
Nice.
Okay, so the woman who is all in brown and black leathers with the very wild eyes turns around to all this commotion that's going on, now completely ignoring the gentleman with the mustache on the floor. She takes out a wand of kind of looks like a spindly kind of crooked wooden wand, and then still looking at the three of you, she kind of points at the leg of this man on the floor, and these red tendrils that you can see is actually blood being drawn from this person's leg starts to come to kind of coalesce into this mass, and then kind of falls to the ground and just becomes this kind of moving blob of blood that comes up to about her waist. And then she is going to... That was a bonus action. Then what is she going to do? Let's see. Let's see what this spell does. Okay. She's going to point at you, Annelisse. And sparks fly out of her wand in your direction. She rolls a natural 1 and completely misses you, as this ray of fire comes out of her wand and just streaks right past you. It is now your turn, Annelisse.
Annelisse is going to kind of jump to the side a little bit and be like, well, that was close. Not really, it wasn't that close. And then she is going to take out her lute and she's going to be like, I think it's time for you to burn now. And she is going to cast a firebolt straight at that woman.
You sure?
I know you've given me 4 nat ones, but I believe in you.
Don't do it to me.
That's a 9, 10, 11, 12.
12 hits.
Oh, yes!
Yeah.
Right. Take my 2d10s.
Take my d10s.
Sorry, that sounded kind of dirty. I didn't mean it to sound dirty.
No, it's not dirty. It's the d10s.
I made it dirty, didn't I?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Kind of. Ooh, 10. 13 points of damage, bitch!
13, that's pretty good.
13, 14, 19. And then she's gonna do something else. What can she do? She can do other things, like bonus actions and shit. Actually, how hurt are people? We're only a little bit hurt. We're not too bad, I think, she is gonna just leave it at that.
Awesome. It's Kalina then Varuk.
Cool. Okay, so Kalina is going to, because she's still at her distance, she is going to use her her short bow, first.
She is in combat with one of them.
Who is she? Oh, did somebody run up to her?
Yeah, so...
Oh, shit, yeah, sorry.
You're the only one who's not in combat, currently in melee combat with someone.
Okay, so is she like right up face to face with someone?
Yeah.
Is it the guy 1, 2, or 3?
Wildling 1, who's taking the most damage.
Wildling 1, okay. Okay, she is going to hit him with her sword. Ooh. Oh, I rolled a 2. I'm just gonna assume that's not gonna hit.
That's not gonna hit. No.
Okay. Extra attack.
Extra attack.
I rolled 4.
That's probably not gonna hit either.
Well, plus 6 is 10.
Nope. You need
What's
more than
bonus
a 10,
attack?
Bonus attack with your flying sword.
I rolled a 6. Plus 6 is 12.
Just misses.
Okay, so this dice gonna go to the jail. It's had a chance, and that's the end of her turn. Varuk, sorry. Is Varuk in combat with anyone?
Yes. So he's in combat with number 2.
Number 2. So Varuk is going to use his longsword. Let's take out another d20. Let's go for the blood one. Okay.
Blood dice.
Blood dice. Blood dice is hard to read. That's a 2. Okay, that's gonna hit. Let's try extra attack. That's a 4.
It's not looking good, is it?
No, it's not. Thanks for pointing that one out. Yeah, so that's him.
That's him. So
That's him.
yeah. So as everyone's maybe distracted by the blood magic that's going on with this woman torturing this poor soul. The wildlings will continue their attack. So wildling number 1 continues against Kalina. He rolls a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Not as much damage this time, though, with 5 slashing damage to Kalina.
Okay.
Wildling 2 continues his attack with a 10 to try and hit Varuk, which I think misses.
Yes, that will miss. Yes.
Yeah. And now this woman once again points her magic wand towards you, Annelisse, with another natural 1. What actually happens as she points her wand towards you, the wildling that is next to Varuk suddenly falls to its knees, and you notice as it cries out in pain, you see Anya kind of running away, as it seems to have been hamstrung and is now on its knees. It's now your turn, Annelisse.
Annelisse is gonna look over to the woman and she's gonna be like, it is really kind of you to like fire a warning shot, but like after 2 of them, you might want to try hitting me. Like seriously, how did you ever graduate from bad guy school? Because you're really, really bad. Really, really, really shit at this. Vicious mockery.
Vicious mockery. Oh, she fails.
Ha! Ha ha ha. Good. Okay, so that's going to be 2d4.
2d4.
Get my little d4s. Oh, they always hurt so much. Ow, 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 ow.
Not the
Ow,
d4s.
ow, ow. Honestly, it's like I have a tub of caltrops. Woo, double 1s. Oh, yeah. 2 points of psychic damage, and she has disadvantage on her next attack.
That might make a difference.
It might.
Yeah.
It might make a difference. 19.
It's your...
20. And she's then going to... Right, bonus action, when we're healing word, it's going to be like...
Hey, Kalina, you look a little bit flustered over there. I hope you feel better soon.
And she's gonna blow her a kiss and give her some healing.
Some healing.
Some healing word, which is a D4 plus 5. So ow. Another 1, 5, 6 points. Okay, so I guess a plus 6. And that's her.
Awesome. It's your 2 companions now. It's Kalina and Varuk.
Okay, now Kalina's turn. So Kalina is going to she's gonna just rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
And
3 attacks.
I'm using a different dice again.
Yeah, all 3 missed last time.
Okay. I've not used you in a while. Let's try you. Oh, fuck off. Sorry. That was a 5 plus. Well, it's 5 plus 6 though, so that's
No, it's not enough.
11. Okay.
Number you're looking for these guys is 13.
Thanks. Great. Right. Let's try extra attack. I rolled a 15.
Well, yay! Roll some damage.
Oh my god, I hit something. I don't even remember what I'm
Yay.
rolling. D6. Yay. I use a 6. I have 7, 8, 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. That's awesome.
That's bad guy 1, I think, right?
Yep, bad guy 1. That's enough to take him out.
Yes. Screw you, bad guy 1. And then she's going to, with her bonus, send her dancy sword over to bad guy 2.
2, yeah. And who's on his knees in front of Varuk.
Oh, yeah.
Not in that way.
Brooke, do you want me to kill him? I rolled a 6. Plus 6
It's not
is
enough.
12.
It's not enough.
That's the end of her turn.
That's the end of it. It's a melee attack, and I'm gonna say he's prone, so it's an advantage.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
Okay,
I don't know.
okay.
I don't think there's actually rules as written, but I'm gonna give it to you
17.
because it is a magical weapon. 17 hits. Yeah, roll some damage on it.
5, 6, 7, 8.
8 damage.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
That's enough to
Okay.
take him out.
Ah, yay! Who we got left? Bad guy 3?
As Varuk is just about to, he's like, right, you're gonna get it. This wildling has his legs taken out from him from this blur that goes running by, and then Kalina's sword just comes flying out of nowhere and just takes him out. Yeah, you've just got this woman with this weird blob of blood standing now.
Right. Brooke is going to use his bow.
It's his bow. Okay.
Aim right for this woman. What is it with my dice today? Well, that was a 4. Probably not gonna hit.
Nope. You're looking for a
Let's
12.
roll again.
You're looking for a 12.
Oh, I might have hit actually. What's my attack? Let's see. Varuk
Is
is
it a plus 8?
plus. No,
No.
that's another 4.
Nope. You're rolling so bad today. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I am.
I'm so
Had
sorry.
noticed that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Whereas I've been rolling amazingly, unfortunately.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
You appear to be winning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she is determined that she seems a little bit with your passive insight. She seems actually quite shocked, especially when Anya appears and takes them out with ease. She looks got a little bit of a look of surprise on her face, but she re-aims. Oh my god! She rolls a 3 for a scorching ray, so she's used.
Disadvantage.
And she got disadvantage. Well, whatever.
It doesn't matter. But
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't know. So she rolled a 3. That's the 3rd scorching ray that she's burned. Then what happens for a bonus action? The blood blob next to her starts crawling up into her wounds and seeping in. And I'm gonna roll the dice. You don't know what's going on.
trying to borrow some of my dice.
No, it's all good. And that's her turn. It's now your turn, Annelisse.
Okay. Isn't Anya before me?
Maybe, you don't know.
Oh, okay, sorry. Right. Annelisse is going to firebolt.
Firebolt. Roll the spell attack.
We're gonna switch to another D20. D20 number 4.
How many have you gone through now? 4.
This is the 4th one. See. Fuck you. Rolled an 8, 4, and 11 to attack.
Oh no, Robin. Sorry.
Yeah, that's me.
Bonus action? No.
I don't know. No, that's me.
Okay. Well, there's another 2. So Kalina's up.
Right, Kalina. Because no one can ever accuse me of cheating. Right, Kalina is going to go for. She's going to use her her bow at the only enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Rolled 2.
Oh my.
What's going on?
Nice attack.
Oh, that's an 11. Okay, 11.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah.
Plus whatever is going to hit. Nice. For 8. Oh wait, no, that's not a D. It's D8. Where's my D8? Oh, should have stuck with the original. 5, 6, 7, 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage.
Bonus action, she's going to use her dancing sword.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, is it really? It's not even like 12 is not a massively hard number to get either. It's so unlucky.
I rolled a 3.
A 3.
Plus 6 is 9. So
to be fair, she hasn't actually got an attack off on any of you yet either. So it's all evening out. You know, everyone's just shooting spells, missiles. There's like missiles going everywhere.
Eventually, one of us is just going to be like, "Shall we just stop and I'll get a drink or something? This is just not working today." So that's her. I guess now it's Varuk.
It is Varuk.
Right, Varuk, come on. You can do this. You can do it. He's going to take out his bow. He's aiming for her. And he's Varuk. He's got this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go Varuk.
That's a 14.
14 hits. Yay.
Yes. 4, 7, 8 points of damage.
Okay. My mathematics in my head.
She's taken 37 if you need it, if you're trying to do that. Or we've let off 37. I don't know how much she's taken and how much she's healed by, but just in case that's what you're trying to figure out. And then he's got an extra attack.
Extra attack.
For 19! And because he's Varuk, he gets improved critical!
Oh yeah! He's got crit. Yeah, he crits on 19s.
He does crit on 19. 3, 4, 5, 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Okay, she looks really rough.
Okay, that is the end of his turn.
She looks quite panicked, and she uses the blob of blood that's remaining. It's small, and she raises the wand up her head, and it follows up above her head, and she starts swirling her wand as it creates a circle around her, and then it turns black. I want can I get the 3 of your party to make Constitution saving throws? So you, Varuk, and Kalina.
Okay.
Just take your time. I know it'll probably take a while.
Yeah. Okay. 13, 14. Okay, Annelisse gets a 16. Kalina gets 9. Varuk cons his actual saving throws, so 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 for Varuk.
Okay. As this blackened blood starts like turning the air around it, this like inky blackness, you and Varuk kind of shake it off, and Kalina's like Oh, I cannot see again. What the hell? Kalina's blinded. And then this... because, you know, she basically cast deafness, blindness at a very high level. And she's just going to start running away.
Okay.
In fact, in fact, that's not what she's going to do. She is going to run away, but I've got a spell down here that she's going to use. No, she can't use that. Never mind. She's just going to run away.
Okay.
What would you like to do? She's running.
Oh, sorry. Is it my turn? Sorry.
Well, yeah. I mean, she seems to be running away from battle.
I'm gonna chase her. Okay. How far away is she now?
She's running kind of down the river, so she's like 60 feet away from you.
Okay. Annelisse is going to run. Her full movement. And then she's going to Misty Step.
Nice, yeah.
Catch up with her.
Yeah.
So I think by the time if they're both running, then she'll be a bit closer that way, and she's just going to... I said I wanted you to burn. And she's going to set off some more fire at her.
Yeah, roll an attack.
Come on, baby.
Oh no, really? Is it a
That
one?
was a nat one.
Is it nat one?
It was a nat
oh,
one.
No. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Yeah, that I'm assuming you've used movement bonus action and action, so
Yep.
yeah, I'll let you decide what you want to do with the others.
The others are going to Kalina will be first. She is going to she's gonna shoot with her crossbow because she's still in range.
Yeah.
So she's gonna shoot the crossbow. Oh, it's 9, not 6. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15 hits.
Yay. Finally. 5, 6, 7, 8 points of damage.
How does Kalina want to finish this?
Shit, Kalina's blind.
Oh yeah, disadvantage.
Shit.
Disadvantage.
6,
Well done
12.
for remembering. I should have remembered that.
12.
12 still hits.
Oh, ha ha. Kalina blindly shooting out at her is just going to be. She's not really aiming for anything in particular because she can't. She's just so pissed off that someone's blinded her yet again. But she was blinded for a long time, so she got a lot of practice. So she just kind of like, you know, this little fancy like, she must be going that way. And we sees her arrow.
Yeah, as this kind of witch-looking person sees you like just apparate in front of her, and she avoids your spell. As she goes to avoid it, almost grinning in the fact that she's managed to avoid it, she just stops dead as this arrow pierces her back, and then she falls to the floor. As the four of you gather her around her, she just like stares wide-eyed right at Anya. And then everything stops and she doesn't blink ever again. Just wide-eyed, finished, deadly staring at Anya.
Is everyone okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah. I feel fine.
Is Kalina, can you see me?
No, I'm blind again.
Oh, that's a shame. Like, I don't know what I told you.
Are you proficient in Arcana? I think I've asked
Probably
this about
not.
100 times.
Well, I don't think so. No, but I've got Jack of all trades.
Okay, never mind.
Well, I guess, oh, wait, we should go get that person, the one who was tied up. Let's go grab him, see if he's okay.
Yeah, let's. As you as you turn around, yeah, he appears to be on the floor now with this arrow out of his like stuck out of his leg. He appears to be unconscious.
Annelisse will head over to him, and she will put a hand on him, and just like sit and like hum quietly under her breath as she casts Cure Wounds. Cure wounds. Let's go level 1. Oh, actually, no, I'll use it as the feat ability. 1d8 plus 3. Oh, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of healing.
11 points of healing. As you throw out your healing spell, a gasp of breath comes to this gentleman as he sits bolt upright. Whoa, that feels good. Ow, there is still an arrow in me. Hello, who are you?
Oh, hello, I'm Annelisse. It's lovely to meet you.
Hi, I'm Marcellus. I seem to have an arrow in me. Hang on.
You do have an arrow in you. Do you want me to pull it out?
That would be helpful.
Yes, okay, I'll pull it out, okay? It's probably going to hurt. Here, I'll count to 3, okay?
Okay.
Right. 1, 2, and she pulls it on 2.
Oh, that was not very nice.
I don't want to see it, like, when you don't know it's
totally
coming, it's
appropriate,
better.
though. Totally appropriate. It's fine. I forgive you. Annelisse, was it?
Annelisse, yes.
Well,
And
thank
it
you.
was Marcellus.
Marcellus, yes.
Marcellus?
As you all stood over Marcellus, up the tree line, you see 3 more people approach, but these people are in very colourful clothing, very similar to aesthetic as Marcellus. One of them shouts over, Get away from him, you! Marcellus waves his arms. No, it's fine. It's fine, they're friends. It's okay, they saved Marcellus, it's fine. Well, good. What, one of them comes up. He also has a quite a fancy mustache, but these are kind of almost a pure blonde mustache that's like twirled. What the hell happened here? As he looks around the dead wildlings and the dead woman.
Well, like, we came around and they were like, like attacking him, and that woman was like being really mean to him. And then we like, just started shooting them. And that's pretty much, I don't know what they were doing first. You have to, you probably were asking him, not the stranger. Never mind, sorry.
It's okay, don't worry. My name is Dimitri. It seems that you have saved poor Marcellus here. I'm assuming they wanted, and Marcellus will be like, yes, they wanted to, they were demanding to know where the Soldat were. They were demanding to know where our people were hiding. Not that we really hide, but...
Well, that seems like such a shame. I mean, like, well yeah, we were looking for you as well. And not for a bad thing, though. Like, not for bad things. Kind of bad thing, actually. But not intentionally bad thing. And on our way, we found this lady over here. And she's also looking for you.
Oh, well, it's good to meet you. If you are enemies of these wildlings, then you are friends to the Soldat.
Well, we are definitely enemies to these wildlings. He says, not the first time I have encountered them.
Yes, they're nasty bastards.
Well, like I said, my name is Annelisse. This here is Farouk. This is Kalina. And over here, and this is Anya. She's new and is also looking for you.
Welcome, all of you. Would you like to come back to our master, and we can feed you and tell you stories, and thank you for saving our brother Marcellus.
I think we would absolutely love that. And I can play some lovely music for you all. We could all like sing and have a nice little evening, and then we can maybe like chat about a few things.
Well, we do love songs. Come, follow me.
Okay, let's go. Oh, wait. Does anyone, my friend Kalina, the one who's looking the wrong way, that lady did something really horrible to her, and now she can't see.
No, it's fine. I can see now. I was just looking other way. blindness deafness only lasts a minute.
Oh, okay. Oh, never mind.
No,
She's
I'm
just
fine.
being antisocial.
It's fine, it's all fine. Come on, you follow Dimitri.
Okay.
As you go running off, Varuk follows behind on your kind of slouches, and you see she was just basically like sitting, chilling. She gets up and starts walking off. Kalina also follows. The two other Saldag come and help Marcellus up. As Dimitri leads you towards through the trees, and then you are met again by the banks of the river, where you find 6 wagons made of wood that are quite colourfully painted, with intricate, beautiful, what look like runes actually, and designs playing across around them. You see probably about maybe 30 to 40 Saudade just milling about by their wagons. And then your guy gestures to he stops and gestures to his feet. And this draws your attention to a line of salt that goes across the ground. And as you follow it, it seems to go in a very wide circle around the wagons. Welcome to the muster. I invite you all in. Come. And then he steps over the line of salt.
Annalise steps over the line of salt.
As the 4 of you all step over, as Dimitri's big toothy grin, the backdrop to him are people playing very pleasant music, campfires. You can smell food cooking, steam coming from kettles, people dancing, a lot of people drawing their attention to you. Welcome, come sit, eat, drink, and tell many stories. Welcome to our muster. We are the Saudade. We are pleased to have you here. And I think that's where we'll leave the session right there. Thanks everyone for joining us this week. Make sure you catch us next week, Sunday at the usual time, 3 p.m. GMT +1, where we'll be continuing this campaign. Remember that all the episodes from this campaign so far are available in podcast form, and they're on YouTube as well, if you also need to catch up. And tell all your friends, especially if they're into or they are curious about how to play D&D with just 2 people, because not everyone can get a group. So if you could steer them our way, we'd be most appreciative. Okay. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
See you later. Bye.
Bye, everyone.